Hello guys, I am just a random fangirl and welcome back to my channel. So, this time we'll be reacting to Heaven Official's Blessing. It's the last episode. Now, I am a little bit confused because here it says that it's episode 13, but then it also said that it's episode 12, so I'm not really sure how they managed to do that. I am guessing that maybe it's because the 12th episode was a little bit longer, so they chose to split it up in parts in Netflix. I'm not really sure. I know that Netflix sometimes do crazy shit, so yeah, I'm not really sure, but well, that's how it is. So, I am really excited. Last episode was amazing for a lot of different reasons. I love the relationship that our main characters have. I love the storyline with Banjue and Pei Jr. and it was just great. Oh my god, I got so attached to those characters in a really short amount of time. And yeah, so this is the last episode. But since I don't know how much time it's going to take for them to actually release season 2, I guess that what I'm going to do is that I'm going to start again my manhwa reactions until I reach the point that we reach on the donghua, and then we'll start the novel reactions. But okay, so I have a lot of stuff going on right now, so the manhwa reactions will restart again in, I don't know, maybe in January. At the earliest, it would be on December, but like the second half of the month. I will try to clear the schedule as fast as I can to, continue reacting to this really great story. But yeah, so far it's going to have to wait a few months until we dive back into it. So, I'm really excited actually. Like, it was such a roller coaster. We had a lot of things going on in a short amount of time. I mean, only 13 episodes. That's pretty chill. And the characters are amazing. I love Xie Lian. I love San Lang. Our deputy gods. I also really fell in love with the world building aspect of it. Like, there's so much to know. That's one thing that I really love about Chinese stories, danmei in general, historic cultivation setting. It's just that the world is just amazing. The world building in those stories is great, and like I said before, Mo Shang Tongshu really knows how to do this well for what I've seen in these reactions and in Scumbag System, and now I am watching it also on The Untamed. So yeah, she just has this ability to make you care about all of the characters. I think that that's amazing. It's really great. It's really a talent. But I just don't want to I just don't want to watch this episode. I have like I have issues when I am finishing a show, when I am watching on my own things. Well, now that I have this channel, I haven't been actually watching a lot of stuff on my own. Just things that I know I am not going to react to because I don't know, because that's mostly Mexican stuff, I guess. But yeah, when I am watching things on my own, I just tend to not watch the end. I don't know why I do it. It's just that I don't finish shows. Urha is one of my favorite novels in the whole world, and I haven't read the end. Like, I am still liking about 50 chapters. No, like 40 chapters for the end of that novel. And it's been my favorite novel. I have reread it a bunch of times, but I never get to the end because, I don't know, I guess that I have separation issues. I don't know. I don't tend to finish stories that quickly. So in the channel, it's, I think that a must for me to finish things, and that's really helpful. But what I tend to do is not actually watch the last episodes or read the last chapters, and I just let them be for years until I found the courage to actually read the end, watch the end. And what usually ends up happening is that I get spoiled about a lot of stuff because I search for it. But yeah, so these finishing shows, like actually finishing shows, this is new for me. So every time that I am here and I am talking and we reach the point where we are just done with a season or done with a show, it gives me kind of anxiety because I don't want it to end. I want to keep this little bubble of content that I haven't watched. So yeah, this is new and this is exciting, but also I don't want to do it. But I have to do it. So here we are. So yeah, basically last episode was the conclusion of the arc of the Half Moon Kingdom, I guess, as you can call it that. Again, I'm not really sure if this is actually like an arc that the fandom knows, like how you guys consider it arcs. I am just saying that it's another arc because it feels like it, like story-wise. I think that this was the second arc. The first arc was the ghost bridegroom, and then this is the second one. So yeah, it just concluded. So I don't know what this episode is going to be about. Like last time, everything was pretty much wrapped up. Like, I guess that they could give us more conclusion about what happened in the case, or maybe something completely different. Maybe they'll leave us in a cliffhanger. I'm not really sure. What I am sure of is that Xilian knows that Sandlang is Hua Cheng, as we saw in the ending sequence of last episode. And oh my god, that gave me heart palpitations. Oh my god, I don't know where we're going from this, but I think that it's really clear that Xilian is not going to judge you, like, for what you do or who you are or what you are. Like, as long as you are nice to him, he will treat you equally nicely, and I love him for that. I stand him for that. Like, yeah, I just love him for that. But I'm really curious to see what's going to happen. Like, I don't know what this episode is going to be about. Like, of course, I could have some theories in general about where the story is going from here. But in terms of, we only have 20 more minutes to give closure to this first season. I don't know what this episode is going to be about. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, like, I guess that he'll have to go to the Heavenly Realm to talk to Lin Wen and sort some stuff out. But other than that, I don't know what else this episode could be about. Maybe about the destiny of General Pei Jr., or maybe they'll show us what we're going to do with Ban Jue's soul, because yeah, I need to know that nothing bad is going to happen to her soul, because I love that girl. But anyway, I've talked for so much. I just want to jump into the episode. And yeah, so if you're watching this on YouTube, this is going to be a highlighted reaction, but if you want to catch the full-length, uncut, unedited reactions, I am going to leave you my Patreon account in the description box down below and feel free to check it out. We are a bunch of episodes ahead in there as well. I think that that's it, so without further ado, let's just jump into this reaction, shall we? Okay, let's do this one last time. Okay.
第一次听你这么叫我，感觉如何？
Well, it's pretty.
好像和别人这么叫我的时候，感觉不太一样。哪里不一样？就特别沉重。
Yeah, not mockingly.
与居山带我走的新郎。
So we are actually addressing this. Aha! Oh God, I'm so excited.
居山伪装成新郎带我走的人吧。
Oh God, I'm so happy.
那你为什么出现在雨居山？答案无非两种：一，我冲着你去的；二，我很闲。半月，你醒了。
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's her soul. Okay.
花将军，小裴将军以后会怎么样？
It really worries me too, but let's hope for the best.
总还是要接受惩罚的。
其实，小裴将军人没那么差。
No, I know.
真的，他以前还帮过我。虽然柯魔老骂我鬼迷心窍，可不管他是不是利用我，打开城门都是我自己的选择。
好了，都过去了。
Yeah.
花将军，对不起。
Oh, my beautiful girl.
你为什么老是跟我道歉？
我要拯救苍生。
Yeah.
什么？
She admires you so
这
much.
句话是你以前告诉我的。
啊！等等等等等等。
Is he embarrassed by that?
我当真说过这种话？
Well.
士兵们都很听我的话，可我不仅害死了他们，连死后也无法让他们解脱。花将军，我这200年简直不知道在干什么。
那我岂不是这800年都白活了？
花将军，你能不能告诉我，我到底哪里做的不够好？究竟是哪一步出了问题？
Well. I think that that's just life.
对不起啊，半月。这个问题我以前不知道，
Yeah.
现在依然不知道。
Like there's a lot of impossible decisions that people have to make.
半月并不是因为成了凶才被困在我只是随口一问，你别放在心上，还是先来吃饭吧。
Oh God! Oh God! I don't think that's
糊
eatable.
了。抱歉，我还是再做一次。日后有机会再给你看吧。我也没那么饿，今天先休息吧。
Well, they've gotten really close, haven't they? They are so
一直守备
close.
在外的，难道鬼界这么清闲，都不用报道的吗？
I guess that he has? I don't know.
报什么道？鬼界各自为政，谁也管不着谁。况且，
Huh.
我是老大，谁管？
Well, yeah, that comes in handy.
原来如此，我还当你们和上天庭一样统一为师。我们才没那么古板。那这么说，你见过其他鬼王吗？见过，金鬼姬柔呢？那个没品的废物，打过个招呼，结果他跑了。拯救苍生。三郎，这句话有什么问题吗？傻乎乎的。自古以来，敢言苍生者就寥寥无几，而其中敢言拯救苍生更难，我更敬佩。那也得做得到才行。明知艰难还要去做，不是更难能可贵吗？其实我小时候说过更傻的话。
What?
哦，什么话？很多年以前，曾经也怎么样了
？Well, I don't know, but I have a feeling
敢言拯救苍生
that you may have him right here with you.
是很愚蠢。是啊。
I don't
愚蠢
know.
却很勇敢。啊，真是多谢你了。不客气。不过，太子殿下对我说这么多，不问我接近你有什么目的？聚散皆是缘，你若不想说，自然不会说。就算我赶你走，你那么神通广大，想来不会再换张皮来。所以，大家都随便点吧。假使我本相不好看，你还想看吗？这个嘛，万一我青面獠牙，丑如夜叉。
I don't think that he will judge it. Yeah.
因为我们现在是朋友了，既是朋友，就该坦诚相待。你放心。
Is he going to be gone? Yeah. Yeah. I assumed as much. Wait. Don't tell me that those... Oh god. No! 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 Don't tell me it's sober! No! I wasn't expecting that! I have so much to say that I can't say anything. Oh god.
哥哥，你这罐里是不是少了点东西？
Wait, this is the scene from Yeah! Aha! He has to be the kid! What is that? Is it a shrine? I don't know. Oh god. Ah!
神像呢？
It is a shrine. Yeah. Oh god. Ah!
我
was there! You... Oh god, I am so happy that I didn't see this ending. Oh god, okay. Whew, okay. Whew. I was not expecting that. I was fully prepared for having to wait I don't know how many years until we got to see his face. And I was like, oh, okay, but we saw glimpses of it. It's fine. I can recreate his picture in my mind, and it's fine. Like, I thought that for sure they were going to have us wait as much as Xilian to see his actual appearance, and that then the next season was going to come in and boom, actual face, and you know, that kind of thing. So I was really not prepared for when when the flashbacks started. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, so they are going to show us a lot of flashbacks of what happened in the series. But then we got to see the face, and it's a perfect face. Like, I was not prepared for that. I was not prepared. That was shocking. At the first, I was thinking like, okay, maybe we saw this. Maybe we somehow saw this, and I missed it, and everything's fine. Like, but then they kept showing us these parts of the Donghua in which Hua Cheng's face was kind of blurred, but not really, just enough blur, you know, for you not to be able to distinguish all of his features. And then they start bombarding us with information with his beautiful face, and it's like, oh my god, I was not prepared for this. Oh god, I need a moment to calm down. I was not ready. Okay, now I'm ready. They cannot do this to us. They cannot do that. They cannot do that. It's not healthy. Oh god. Okay. God, that was an amazing ending. You know, just kind of like chill. Last couple of episodes were so intense, where a lot of world building, a lot of character building, a lot of things happening at once, a lot of fighting, and a lot of everything. So this episode was just like, okay, now that everything of these two main, well, not main, but two first arcs, maybe three, no, two, yeah, I'm going to stick with two. Bridegroom and Half Moon Kingdom. Okay, so everything from these two arcs, or well, not everything, but the 80% of the case, it's already solved or in other people's hands. So we can just sit here and have a nice moment and see these two characters interact now that pretty much everything is out in the open, and you know, just enjoy that. And whew, yeah, and they just, well, you know what, let's show you how he looks like, because why not? People are expecting that. No, I was not expecting that. Whew. Okay, so yeah, I'm ready. Okay. Like, okay, I saw glimpses of his face. Like, I think that this one actually here in the opening, it's the most clearer one that we've seen. So I was kind of prepared for it, but oh my god, he's gorgeous. Like, how is someone so gorgeous? It doesn't make sense. Like, don't get me wrong, he's gorgeous like this, but I've been used to this for at least 8 episodes. So yeah, you just get used to the beauty of some people. And yeah, like, he's beautiful, and he has some facial expressions that are so I don't know, juvenile and smug, but also just beautiful. So yeah, of course, those ones just made me think, wow, this man is beautiful. But I was not prepared at all to see him in his like real form. I was not prepared. I okay. Oh god. Yeah, no. Good times. Good times. So, and now I am spilling my water. That's how shocked I am. Yeah, goosebumps. Like, actually goosebumps. He's so pretty. He is so goddamn pretty. It's not fair. It's not fair for anyone. Like, he's so pretty. He is so damn pretty that I am sure that only a bunch of cosplayers will be able to capture that essence that he has. That's how pretty he is. Not everybody could do it. Like, no. He's perfect. He's gorgeous. He's smug and I love him. And oh my god, this was so much for me. But anyway, oh, okay. Let's just concentrate here for a little while. So we didn't got a lot of like crucial information like we did in the past couple of episodes. It was, like I said, a pretty chill episodes in terms of whatever is happening right now and with the information that we are given and everything. Like, it was just pretty laid back, pretty chill, like just, yeah, let's just have these characters for a little while, enjoy each other's company, and see what their interactions look like now that everything is out in the open. And I love that. I really love their interactions. I think that they are really cute and fun. And also the thing that Shilian was saying, that it was different when Hua Cheng calls him Your Highness than when everybody else does. I think that it's true because I think it may not be the case with all of the gods, but I think that pretty much all of the gods just call him that, kind of smugly about it and kind of just making fun of him. Like, not really, but it gives you that kind of vibe. And of course, when he says it, it's with another thing completely. It's with reverence. It's with devotion almost. So yeah, of course it would be different because he actually means it, and I think that that's beautiful. Oh god, it's just that I am just kind of dizzy right now. That man is so damn pretty. That made me dizzy. Like, just now, I completely forgot everything I wanted to talk about. Like, that's how pretty he is. And like I was saying, don't get me wrong, he's like really pretty even in this form. And it was really interesting to me that he said that this was his real form, some sort of way. So I am thinking that maybe this is what he looked like being a little bit younger, because he seems younger. Like the version, like the original version of Hua Cheng that we know, looks a lot more older, more mature, and he seems like this kind of college student, maybe, like sort of in his 20s, and that is pushing it, like maybe in his 18s, like really young. Like, not really young to be illegal, but just enough young to give you that freshness out of his character, you know, like juvenile almost, but not completely. Like, yeah, it is just really interesting to me. But I wonder if that's how he'll look like, because of course San Lang does seem a lot like Hua Cheng. So yeah, that's interesting. And I think that we've established in this episode, like, it is of no doubt now that Hua Cheng is Sandlang, and they both are the kid that Xilian saved. And again, I am pretty sure that he is also the person who Xilian told him to leave for him if he couldn't find another reason to leave. Which, you know what, it would make sense. I'm just saying that it would make sense. But anyway, we have a little bit more of my favorite girl, Banjue. She's having some crisis. She just has a lot of questions and she needs time to figure it out. I think that it was an impossible decision. It was an impossible choice. Life is not white and black, but I think that it's really human, really just relatable. The way that she's asking what she did wrong. What choices did she made to end up in this path? Like, where did she went wrong? And I think that that's really something that most of us will be able to relate to, because we've all been in this situation. And of course, it probably, in most cases, it's not as serious as, you get a bunch of people killed. Like, no, it's not that serious. It's not that deep. But we've all been in this kind of moment when you are just like, why am I here? How exactly did I ended up here? Where did I go wrong? What choice would I have made that could make this better? Where did I went wrong? And I just think that it's true that in some cases, if you distance yourself from the problem and, give yourself some time to heal and to focus on other stuff, then the problem becomes more clear. It becomes more apparent what you did wrong or what you did right. But in some cases, even with time, even with distance, it is still an impossible choice. And I think that was what happened. Like, she was not trying to do anything out of, evil. She was trying to do the right thing. She was trying to prevent more people to get killed. And in the process, she ended up betraying the man who stood up for her. And I think that that's a decision that she'll have to live with. Or what, the equivalent of living when you're already dead. And you're kind of a spirit. So, but she'll have to just be with that decision that she made and made her pieces with it. When you make a mistake, and I'm not saying that it was a mistake, I think that it was an impossible choice, and anything that she could have done could have ended in death and in guilt. So yeah, she just did what she thought best. And now I think that when you're in this kind of situation, you just have to reflect really on the problem, on what you did, and just bow to the better. That's it. We are all human after all. We can only aspire to be our better version. That's it. Nobody can ask us for more than that. To grow as people and to not try to make the same mistake twice. And that's it. So yeah, I just hope that she finds some peace of mind and is able to live with what she did without it weighting it too much into her consciousness and into her conscience. So I think that it's really interesting about how we're talking about things that Xilian said or did in the past in this episode, because you can see that he feels now kind of embarrassed and ashamed of it. Like, not ashamed, like it's just a shame that I think it's born from naivety. And so again, I don't have I don't have the whole context for what went down in his life and in his multiple ascensions. What I do think is that he was this crown prince of this place, right? Of Shanle. and he was a crown prince and he was beloved. And when you were in that kind of position, when you're in that kind of power and wealth and well-being, even when Xilian was a good person that tried to do good things, of course he was still privileged and he was still sheltered and young and naive, and that is not a bad thing. But of course, when you hear what your younger, naiver, not as experienced version of yourself used to think, in most of the cases, you're just cringe at yourself because now you understand that maybe things are not as simple. And I think that's what happens to Xilian in these cases. And again, I don't know a lot of information about it because we haven't got a lot of context about his past, but from what we have seen, I think that he had his heart in a good place. Like, he tried to do good stuff, but automatically, like, it doesn't really work all of the time. And when you're young and naive, you think that things are easier to solve. And now that he's more experienced in tragedies and he's been humbled, I don't want to use that term here, but I think that he's more humble than what he was before. Because at least for what I get in these conversations, when he was younger, he felt like he could carry the weight of the world in his shoulders, right? And that he could do anything. And I think that that's true for pretty much any young person. And then you start growing up and you realize that that's not the case. And you make mistakes and you just cringe at yourself a little bit. I do think that you learn. You learn. And I don't want to say that he was in the wrong when he was young, or that he was pretentious or anything like that, because no, I don't think so. But I do believe that we grow and that we realize things that we didn't necessarily understood when we were younger. And I think that is really interesting. I really want to know more about his past. So yeah, again, I really love these interactions and I love how close they have got. I wonder where Hua Cheng went, because he basically said, next time that we see, I'll be like myself. And another thing that I'm curious about, it's he said that maybe his true appearance was not a flattering one. I don't remember if he used the word hideous or monstrous or something like that. Somewhere along the lines, that was the meaning of it. So I am wondering if that means that, I don't know, maybe he's talking more about a metaphorical appearance more than a literal one. Like, maybe he's wondering what Xilian would think of him if he shows him who he is, and that in the metaphorical sense, that showing who he is, not like his face or anything, but who he is as a person. And maybe it's not a flattering picture. That, or maybe because he has a really gorgeous face, so I have to think that it's more metaphorical sense. That, or he has, I don't know, some confidence problem, like maybe he's self-conscious of some sort. I don't know, like I don't have enough information to do any assumptions on that level, but he's like really pretty. But again, I've come across with a lot of characters who are really gorgeous and godlike and just the most beautiful person ever, and they just don't have a really great self-esteem and you don't see yourself as bad. So I don't know, maybe it's both, maybe it's one of them, I don't know, but it is interesting. I think that there's still a lot of things about Sandlang that we don't know. But oh yeah, and this, so don't spoil me, but okay, so it's a ring, right? But it's a ring that, I mean, like, for context, I think that Sandlang left the Xiaolian, right? And the first thing that popped into my mind is where they were talking about the ashes, right? Of the ghosts. And how they can sometimes give their ashes willingly. And yeah, so if there is someone in the world that could get those ashes, I think that could be Xiaolian. So I'm just saying, I think those might be the ashes. And again, like, he's so pretty. Yeah, like, look at him. He looks like an older version of Sandlang. Oh, without the red eyeliner. I'm going to miss the red eyeliner. But yeah, so we get a lot of flashbacks. So yeah, that basically just like, no, he has red eyeliner, right? I don't know, but yeah, he totally looks like an older, more mature version of Sandlang. This man is beautiful. I just can't. Dude, I just can't. He's perfect. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just give me a minute. Yeah. He's beautiful. Okay, now I'm done. I am done. Anyway, it was a really good way to end the first season. No really crazy cliffhangers or anything, just a chill episode for us to admire their relationship and some stuff that it's being said in this episode. So I think that's great. We still have a lot of questions, like when Banju's soul is going to be back and what's going to happen to Pei Jr. and where did Hua Cheng went, and yeah, all of those things. But we've learned quite a lot, and I love these interactions. And oh my god, he has a beautiful face. Sorry, it's distracting. Anyway, it was a really great episode. It was a really great way to finish the season. I cannot wait for season 2. But until that moment, we are going to restart the manhua reactions. Yeah, like I said, maybe in the later dates of December, if not in January. But we're going to start it either way, so I am really excited about that. And about reading the novel. Again, I am not really sure if I want to wait until the 2 first seasons, I mean, like, until the second season comes along. But we'll see. I'll do the reactions and we'll see. We'll work on it. I don't know. But it was great. I loved it. It was awesome. I just want to see more, and there's no more. So, oh. Anyway, I loved it. It was great. And we'll have to wait until the next season. So, if you enjoy this reaction, don't forget to leave a like or a comment. Anything you want would be highly appreciated. And if you want to know when I upload my reactions, I'm going to leave you my Patreon account in the description box down below, and feel free to check it out. I guess that's it, so we'll be seeing each other on the next reaction. Bye!